Okay, before I get to what I want to get to with this game, I know some people are going to be blaming Jameis Winston for the loss. Oh, Jameis didn't do that. Jameis made a bad throw. Jameis didn't scramble when he had open space. Listen, Jameis Winston did not play as bad as I was going to think he was going to play. Yes, he had a couple interceptions that he got bailed out on by a couple of Saints penalties, but overall, Jameis Winston played a pretty good game. He had 204 yards, two touchdowns, zero interceptions. He had a 104.6 quarterback rating. You know, that's all you can ask for, really. When the Saints defense is covering up Mike Evans, not allowing a catch from him, you have to go to Chris Godwin in this situation, which Jameis did. So overall, Jameis Winston did pretty good. Now, with that being said, somebody give me a reason. No, no, not a reason, but give me an example of how Tampa Bay's defense has improved from last year. Oh, they can shut down the running game? Well, it certainly didn't look like it in this game. Looking at the stats, you had 112 rushing yards from the Saints overall. But let's not focus on the running games so far. Because the creme de cream, the one thing that our defense cannot stop time and time again is the passing game. We can't stop it. Even when Carlton Davis gets ejected from the game, we can't step up. We can't find a way to shut down Michael Thomas. We let Teddy Bridgewater get 4 touchdowns. Oh, we get an interception that goes for a touchdown. Whoopity fucking do. But we can't capitalize. We can't capitalize the rest of the way. And with that being said, did you see New Orleans line during the game? Even with the defensive pressure, it was clean. It was clean. We got 0 sacks on him. I was surprised Shaquille Barrett didn't even make a sack in the game. You know, our NFC Defensive Player of the Month. Yeah, he was quiet during the game. He was quiet. He was nowhere to be seen. That just shows you how good New Orleans O-line is. Then we look at our offensive line. We give up 6 sacks for 46 yards in the game. And that's one of the reasons why we suck so bad today. That's one. We had a fumble, which Ryan Jensen thankfully recovered. And then we look at our special teams defense. It did pretty good against Deontay Harris. I'm not going to lie. Deontay Harris, up and coming special teamist. Our specialty defense kept him in check. But overall, it was just, it was pitiful. And what makes the whole situation even worse is that our defense was holding New Orleans to a score above us for 3 quarters. Our offense was keeping us in the game throughout the entirety of it. But once again, Michael Thomas going off on us for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns. We had one play which, surprisingly enough, Bruce Arians decided to challenge on a pass interference, even though it was a great play by Michael Thomas, getting some separation from Vernon Hargreaves. Which, by the way, Vernon Hargreaves, where were you this game? Where were you in coverage on Michael Thomas? It seemed like every time he got open, you were the one getting burned. Every time. Every time. So, Todd Bowles, I don't know what to say. Once again, your passing defense has failed us. So now we drop down to 2-3. We're probably going to be third. We're going to be third place in the NFC South Division because Carolina Panthers are on their way to beating Jacksonville right now. Todd Bowles, I'm going to tell you right now, either step up with the pass defense or get out. Because when we go to London next Sunday and we take on the Carolina Panthers, you better sure as hell prepare for Kyle Allen. Because Kyle Allen looks pretty good in wake of Cam Newton. Kyle Allen's getting this team to a 3-game win streak. And you better find a way to slow him down and stop him. You've already proved you can shut down Christian McCaffrey. Prove to God, prove to us that you can find a way to shut down the passing game as well.